Alright, we're back! The last card! We made it back and we are here for Xavier. One last D to conquer. Hey guys, it's almost over. Well, I mean, technically the Misty invasions event did end yesterday, so it's completely over. But Rafayel, you surprised me. You little freaky fish. You surprised the hell out of me. What you gotta say to me? Say something.
Wait. Here's
what? Oh, okay. Because you had me speechless. Alright, so let's do what we gotta do. Xavier. So we are playing No Restraint. This happy ass, like, cheerful music for this freaky boy. I feel like he's gonna have a good card. Alright, let's do it. Because Xavier is a closet freak.
Although Mr. Henrik's birthday banquet is always extravagant, it feels like there are more people here.
I heard a renowned figure in the world of business was attending, so the Harris's family doubled the number of bodyguards.
Well, they over here gossiping. I make my way through the guests and find myself alone in the large venue. A week ago, Xavier and I received the mission to attend Hendrix Harris' birthday banquet. He's the heir of the corporation in Goldwood City. New city.
The birthday banquet is just a cover. It's actually serving as a location for their protocore
Has
trade.
so much strength in her voice. She scared the shit out of me just now.
You two will disguise yourselves as guests to investigate their illegal protocore business.
I love her.
Remember to deal with it quickly.
Okay. Deal with it quickly. The hotel interior is huge and makes finding our destination a challenge. Xavier and I decided to split up, but did something happen to Xavier? He hasn't contacted me for a while. I go to a corner, ready to speak to him again, through my earpiece. But then, a stranger's voice calls out to me.
Did you come here by yourself? Where's your partner?
Don't be creeping up on me. A burly man wearing an expensive suit raises his glass to me. Pretending to be angry, I furrow my brows. Yeah, because get out my face. He promised he'd accompany me to the banquet, but I can't find him anywhere. If I had known it'd be this boring, I would have never came here.
Your partner must still be a clueless kid. Young people don't know how to cherish what they have.
Don't disrespect Xavier.
It saddens me to see you all alone. Would you like to grab a drink with me?
As he gestures, I look at his collar and can vaguely make out a sun-shaped tattoo on his neck. Okay, that might have some significance. Information that the Operations Support Center revealed surfaces to my mind. A sun tattoo. Is he Hendrix's personal bodyguard? Hendrix. Believing Hendrix's personal bodyguard might know a bit about the protocore deal, I respond. I almost forgot to ask,
Just call me James. It's too noisy here. We have a rooftop garden on the 6th floor. It's a quiet place, and the atmosphere is nice.
Oh, this man gives me the ick.
Why don't we go upstairs for a drink?
Xavier, save me, please. What the fuck is going on? James and I take the elevator to the 6th floor. The hallway is silent.
The young master booked the entire hotel for 3 days ahead of time. We don't have to worry about anyone disturbing us.
Beat his ass. Walking next to me, James moves closer. It seems he wants to wrap his arms around my shoulders. Immediately, I grab his wrist, flip him over, pull out my gun from its drop leg holster, and pin him against the fire hydrant. Yeah, because don't fuck with me. It's nice to not have anyone disturb me now.
Who are you?
Are you in a position to ask such questions? I take out a syringe from my holster and inject colorless liquid into his neck. Period. This is the NPX9 poison developed by our organization. You'll die from heart failure in a couple of days. Damn. But if you cooperate, I'll have someone give you the antidote tomorrow. If you don't...
I'm just Henrik's bodyguard. I don't know anything.
Don't you know where they stored the protocore for their deal? The expression on his face betrays him. I ready my gun and point its muzzle at his throat.
Stop! I'll tell you, all right? The protocore is on the 5th floor, room 5219. A large number of bodyguards are stationed there, and the protocore is locked in a safe. But I don't know the code to open it.
Damn.
I'm not lying, I swear.
Just as I'm thinking about getting more info from this person in front of me, I suddenly hear a sound coming from my earpiece.
Where are you?
There you are. I'm on the 6th floor. What about you?
Room 5219. I already know the safe's code. Start moving.
Right now, I don't have time to ask Xavier about where he went. I have no choice but to put my gun away and get to the 5th floor as soon as possible. Yeah.
How are you going to deliver the antidote exactly?
There's no antidote. It's just a drug that makes people pass out for an hour. Meet me at the hotel exit at noon tomorrow. If you tell anyone about this, you're dead. Period. James nods. I turn around and step into the elevator. After the doors are closed, the voice in my earpiece continues to talk. What do you gotta say, Xavier?
NPX9? Wasn't that in the comic we read yesterday?
Yeah, all those lines just popped into my head. I felt like I couldn't intimidate him. Why did
Your
that
skills in blurring the line between reality and fantasy have improved.
Then try to figure out if what I'm about to say is real or not. I'm coming over to settle a score with you.
I'll be waiting.
Yeah. Many people lie unconscious outside room 5219. The door is wide open, welcoming me. Damn. I walk over to Xavier, who's in the middle of a fight's aftermath. He's focused on inputting the code into the lock. Did you take care of all these people?
Yeah.
Period. As I speak, the safe opens. A small rose-colored stone lies quickly inside it. Xavier takes out the protocore and places it in the device provided by the association to isolate its protocurve.
They'll be here soon. Let's go.
Period. I love Xavier. Okay. Even though I still want to ask him about where he went, it's only a matter of time before more of Henrik's men arrive. Escaping is our main priority. Xavier slides open the glass door to the balcony. Cold air rushes into the room. Intense. I look at the vast darkness outside. Suddenly I have an idea. Are we going to use a zip line from here? It'd be cool, as if we're in a spy movie. That's what this feels like, honestly.
I was thinking about using the fire escape. But if you want to do that...
We have a safety rope. I take one out of the pocket of an unconscious bodyguard and throw it at Xavier. Xavier hangs a hook on the balcony railing. With his back facing the brightly lit city, he looks at me.
Ready?
Let's do this. I quickly run over, jump over the railing, and wrap my arms around his waist.
Hold on tight.
I'ma hold on tight. He wraps one arm around me while the other grips the rope. Together, we take a leap of faith. Ooh. In our rapid descent, the cold breeze pierces my skin. It's as if I plunge into the cold night. This is exciting. I like this. I know the view must be beautiful if I look down, but I end up meeting his gaze for some reason.
I realized I was being followed, which is why I didn't contact you.
Oh, okay. Thanks for clearing that up. Huh?
I managed to shake them off, but I was concerned they might catch up to me. That's why I searched for the protocore by myself.
Okay. This wind is pretty loud. Why are you suddenly talking about this?
No reason.
Xavier shakes his head, turning his gaze away from my face, and just as I'm about to ask him a question, my feet touch the ground. He's just reassuring you, girl, that's all. I can almost hear noises from the hotel floor above us. Two men wearing suits have unfriendly expressions on their face as they poke their heads out of the 5th floor window. Ooh.
Should we move on to the next part?
Which is... Xavier grabs my hand and starts running.
An outlaw's life.
We make our escape downtown and slow down as we head into a quiet residential district. The streets are empty, leaves rustle in the wind. I feel as if Xavier and I are the only 2 people left in the world. Aw. Xavier.
Yeah?
Sorry, y'all. You still haven't told me why you were explaining yourself earlier. My character, she could be a little, you know, sometimes. She don't be getting it. He stops in his tracks, only to start walking again. His tone is gentle, seemingly gone with the breeze.
I just wanted to say, I'm not the kind of partner who would leave you behind. I'm also not one of those young people who takes things for granted either.
Hey, he heard everything that man was saying. James was talking so much shit about you. Taken back, I finally remember what James said. Yeah. Then those were the words I placed in the back of my mind. Oh, you heard everything?
Yeah. You were very loud.
I am not loud. Of course. I know you. Wouldn't do those things. Wait, what? Of course, I know you wouldn't do those things. Okay, that was kind of...
I know you know. But I still wanted to say it.
Before I realize it, he's staring at me again. With him being suddenly serious, the conversation feels a little awkward. I nod and look up at the sky. The moon, which was hidden by the clouds moments ago, gazes down upon the land. We talk for a bit as we walk, then Xavier and I remember we need to find a place to stay. Both of us turn our attention to a nearby hotel as it shimmers with its dazzling lights in the night. Oh, we going to a hotel? I forgot to ask, how did you locate the protocore and figure out the code to the safe?
Well...
So the guy who stole the protocore said if you didn't tell him anything, he'd hang me from a rope on the 50th floor. He looks harmless, but he's merciless. How were all of you tricked by him?
Oh, it's a nice hotel. Hi, we'd like to make a reservation for 2 single rooms, please.
We don't have any available at the moment, but we do have a double room.
You guys are already out of single rooms?
It'll be morning soon. Besides, it's going to rain later, and since we're close to the airport, almost all of them were taken afternoon.
It's always about the rain. Are there other hotels in the area?
Even if there were, their rooms are probably filled up by now.
I can sleep outside tonight.
Outside? Do you mean here? Xavier nods. It's going to rain. This place will get cold. We'll take the double room then. I ain't about to let you sleep outside. What's wrong with you? After completing the check-in process, the receptionist hands me the key card. Her gaze lingers on me and Xavier for a moment.
Enjoy your stay!
Okay. The layout of the room is slightly cramped and the lighting isn't good. Even with everything turned on, the room is somewhat gloomy. Thunder rumbles. God damn, these sound effects. Thunder rumbles and raindrops quickly fall from the sky. They pitter-patter against the window. I try my best to focus on the storm outside so I can ignore Xavier's presence in this cramped space. It's raining. Cats and dogs.
Yeah.
After watching the rain fall for a while, I can't help but feel thirsty. I walk over to the table and grab some water. Good idea, MC. Good idea. Because I'ma need it. Xavier happens to pass by. It's difficult for two people to walk side by side in a narrow hallway. I have no choice but to brace my hands on the desk, using it to hoist myself up so he has room.
Your knee was injured.
I look down. The area was covered by the hem of my dress, now has a red mark because of my position. Maybe it's from the rope burn while descending from the hotel's upper floor, or it's a scratch I got without realizing it. Xavier kneels in front of me, grasps my ankle, and takes off my high heels.
Does it hurt?
Don't touch it. I pull my leg back, my toes curling up, but in the next second, I'm pulled toward him again. His thumb gently touches the skin beside my injury. My face is red like a tomato. I feel like my face is getting red. Like, does he really know what he's doing?
I'll go to the front desk and see if they have any bandages.
Aw. It's just a scratch. I'll heal in no time. Xavier shakes his head, stands up, and leaves the room. I'm finally able to relax a little. When he returns, he's holding a box full of bandages that have red boxes on them.
They said they only had these.
They're not bad. They're cute, actually. Even though we're talking about how cute the bandages are, my gaze can't help but to drift to Xavier. He gets down on one knee and covers my knee with a bandage. The dim light blurs the outline of his hair. Yeah. I can't help but reach out and pat his lower head. His hair is soft to the touch. Yeah, his hair does look very soft. Now that I think about it, were you listening to me talk the whole day?
Sort of. But not all the time.
What did you hear?
A lot of people approached you for a chat.
After smoothing out the bandage, Xavier puts slippers on my feet, and then he stands up and leans against the edge of the table, shoulder to shoulder with me.
They didn't talk much before asking you if you wanted to get a drink. When you said no, they said, "You're a special person. Won't you reconsider?"
I glance at the ceiling, an indescribable feeling in my heart. Then I continue the conversation. Yeah, you were really paying attention.
Did you reconsider?
I thought you listened to the whole thing. Those people thought I'd be a good partner to kill some time with, so they came up with an excuse to take me away. They'll always say those words to many girls and be just as nice to them.
If I had known, I would have kept you company until the mission ended.
You didn't need to do that. I just feel... I glance at the little box bandage on my knee. My lips unconsciously curve into a smile. You have your secrets too, but you're different from them. You're like a cupcake I tucked away so I can have you all to myself. Xavier pauses for a moment. I'm not sure if he didn't understand me or if I was thinking of a response. I honestly didn't understand you either, girl. Only the sound of heavy rain could be heard outside. Why aren't you saying anything? Xavier turns his face to the side, and before I realize it, his hand that's on the table slides over. He hooks his pinky over mine.
I'm curious. The cupcake you mentioned, is it your favorite?
He's so adorable. Hello, could you tell me when breakfast will be served at the hotel?
Sorry, it might take another 2 hours, but there's a vending machine in the hallway to your left.
Not the vending machine. Y'all got DoorDash? Thank you. I'm not actually hungry. It's just the room I'm sharing with Xavier is too stuffy. If we stayed there for another second, a fire would have started. Damn. Just as I'm about to leave, the receptionist calls out to me.
Is the guy who is with you today your boyfriend?
She is bold. Huh? Him? Why are we talking about him?
Earlier, he asked if I had any bandages. After I gave them to him, he asked if there were any with cartoon animals on it. I thought he was doing it for you. Those bandages are really cute.
These are all the bandages they have. Okay, Xavier. Right. I'm reminded again of the little fox bandage that's still smiling on my knee. It is cute. Along with how he curled his fingers around mine. But he can be a little mischievous sometimes.
Isn't that just love?
You're not wrong.
Good night.
I head into the hallway, left of the lobby's front desk, ready to grab something to eat from the vending machine. As soon as I get there, I see Xavier standing in front of it. He picks up the cookies that fell from the vending machine and then notices me after he turns around. He doesn't appear to be surprised. Did he hear everything I said to the receptionist?
I was hungry.
Nah, what did you hear? Did you hear anything?
A few people went to the front desk. I overheard some of their conversations.
I knew it.
Is there a specific one you're referring to?
The conversation I had with the receptionist. Oh well, pretend you didn't hear it. Xavier chuckles and looks at me. Embarrassed, I turn around to leave.
Are you returning to our room?
I'm going to move and live on another planet. She is funny. After showering, I come out of the bathroom while holding a bottle of lotion. I glance at Xavier. I'm done. You can use the bathroom now. Despite its small size, the hotel room has everything, including bathrobes. He seems to casually glance in my direction. Noticing how I'm wearing a bathrobe, his gaze lingers on me for a second longer. He immediately looks away. Xavier enters the bathroom, and I sit on the bed. I hear a bathroom door close behind me. The protocore on the bedside table is a half-open collection device. It twinkles under the dim light, as if enchanted. I stare at it and lose myself in thoughts until I hear the bathroom door opening. It's still raining. I wonder how long it'll last.
You have nothing to worry about. It'll stop when the sun rises.
Xavier walks to the armchair by the floor-to-ceiling window and sits down. He doesn't appear to be dry as water droplets run down his neck, and I land on his bathrobe's collar. Oh, and land on his... I'm like, I'm just ready. With him wet like this, there's something in the air that's becoming more tangible by the second.
What are you thinking about?
Don't ask me that. I'm thinking about someone.
Who?
The person who tends to my wounds. You know what's funny? I was thinking Zayne. I'm so bad. But he does tend to my wounds too, so that could be right. With my finger, I tap the bandage on my knee. The little fox is cute. I like it.
Does that mean you only like the bandage?
It's as if he knows how to make my heart skip a beat. Did you know this protocore can affect a person's senses? I've been staring at it for a while now. I'm not sure if it's affecting me, but I feel like everything's a little blurry. I can't see you clearly. Don't try to act like you drunk now, girl. Xavier stands up, approaches the edge of the bed, and sits down. The mattress slightly sinks at one corner. All right, the music is going. It is time.
Now that I'm next to you, can you see me?
Purposefully pausing for a moment, I nod.
I guess your senses really were affected.
He teased me near the front desk in the hotel lobby earlier. It's time for me to return the favor. Xavier. Suddenly he reaches out and cradles my face. His fingers gently caress my cheeks.
Can you feel my touch?
A little. His fingers go further down, his nails almost grazing my cheeks. It's like they're leaving behind a tickle in my heart. Only a little.
Can you smell anything?
I sniff the air around me. Whew. The permeating fragrance belongs to the shower gel the hotel provided. Nah, I smell them pheromones, boy. I shake my head. Weird, I can't smell anything.
Really?
He moves closer to me, slightly leans forward, and takes a quick sniff.
You can't smell it? It's similar to my scent.
My cheeks are flushed. I try to cool them down with my hands. But as soon as my hand touches my face, he captures it. He takes my wrist and holds it.
It's good you can still sense a change in temperature. You do realize you're blushing, right?
My body stiffens. Then he picks up the protocore from the bedside table and examines it under the light.
I didn't expect that even this device wouldn't isolate the protocore's protocurves. Though maybe it's because you were just staring at it for a long time.
But what about my protocurves? Stop. I tug at his sleeve, unable to figure out whether I'm meaning to be flirty or not. You shouldn't look at it. What if you end up like me? What then?
Don't worry. It only affects the senses.
He slowly places the protocore back on the bedside table and turns to look at me. It's almost as if tiny flames are flickering in the depths of his gaze. They're faint, yet ready to ignite my soul at any moment.
It's good that the protocore hasn't gained the ability to affect emotions.
So emotions can be influenced by protocores? How frightening.
That's not the most frightening thing, though.
What do you mean?
The most frightening thing is what I'm experiencing right now.
Which is what, huh? He lifts my hand and nuzzles it.
At this very moment, I'm trapped by something.
What is this? What is this something? When he looks up at me, there's a fleeting emotion in his eyes that's tinged with desperation. Has Xavier been ignited by the sparks in my gaze?
Before the rain stops, is there anything you want to do?
I look at the lotion that's next to the protocore on the bedside table. Xavier follows my gaze. I wonder if he'll call out my bluff when I ask questions I already know the answers to. But does it really matter? You're acting just like me. Did you notice that? What's wrong?
The protocore's protocurves can dull a person's senses.
Uh-huh. Ooh, I like this. Oh, wait. Yeah, good with the eyes open. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ah!
It's possible.
I'm bugging.
I won't be able to feel you anymore from now on.
Ooh, oh my God. All right, let's smell. What's this fragrance? Can you smell it?
Strawberry. Or maybe that scent is cherry. Was I right?
Oh, Lord. Oh, my God.
You need to do it harder.
Oh. Okay. Let's do it harder.
Too gentle. If I still
sorry,
haven't felt it,
I just can't read when it gets to this point.
does this mean
Ooh, the
I'm a
bite.
lost cause?
Don't look at me like that. What should we do? Testing all the senses, huh? Xavier. What did I say?
Since that's the case, tonight will be the last time. But your sensory test isn't over yet. Let's do a taste test.
My mind is going to the dirtiest places. Xavier, even someone like you can lose your composure, huh?
One doesn't need that much composure.
Oh. What are you thinking about? Girl, how do you have time to
Something
talk?
indecent.
Oh, God. Emotional support water. The rain doesn't stop until dawn. When I wake up, Xavier is still fast asleep. Yeah, he put it down, that's why. On his collarbone is the memories of last night are still vivid in my mind. I find the bandages he got yesterday, take one and carefully put it on the red mark on Xavier's collarbone. That seems to wake him up. His eyebrows twitch. As I try to get up, he pulls me into his arms. It's time for us to check out.
Let's stay here a little while longer. A few more minutes.
Yeah, let's just call them and request a late checkout. I shift into a comfortable position and look to the pendant light. You know, the device provided by the squad are flawless. They can easily isolate a protocore's protocurves. Unicorns, logistic team, wouldn't be so careless.
But isn't this common knowledge?
I nod. Only idiots would think a protocore could affect them. While his eyes are closed, he nods along with me, yet he hugs me even tighter. Aww.
Yeah, only idiots would think that.
So y'all trying to say that the protocore was the reason for all that energy he gave me? All right. So that wasn't bad. This was a good card. Oh man, damn. So we did all of the Misty Invasions cards, and I'd have to say that Zayne was my favorite. This was pretty good too. I don't know, I need a moment to like think about everything. This was a lot as well, so. But yep, that was it. Thank you for watching my reactions and gameplays of this event. If there's more cards that comes out in the future, I may record my reaction to that as well. Most likely I am. It is Zayne's birthday. Zayne's birthday is coming up, so I'm probably gonna do a lot of Zayne coded content for his birth month. So yeah, if you enjoy, give this video a like, be sure to subscribe, and yeah, there's more to come. I want to try to go live too. I think I might live stream my Abysmal Chaos adventures. So that's in the works as well. All right, bye guys. Thanks for watching. Deuces.